What if I told you I created an ISO build that can get all the contact dunks, unlock all the dribble moves and speed boosts while also having a high 3-ball? You probably wouldn't believe me. Well, guess what? Today I have found that build. Now I'm about to go ahead and bring you this build right now. Now as you can see, we're going to go with the shooting guard position. I went with right-handed and number 24 for Kobe. Like this video right now for Kobe or else you disrespecting the dead. Don't do that. Now for the pie chart, in order to make this build, you want to go with the half playmaking, half finishing pie chart. That way you could get Hall of Fame playmaking and finishing badges on this build. And if you take a quick look at the attributes on the left side, you see how one of the attributes is at 67 at 3-ball? Yes, it's at 67, but that's just how it is at default. Once we adjust the height, weight, and wingspan, you're going to see just how crazy this build could get. Now, for the physical profile, you actually want to go ahead and choose this first pie chart right here. None of these is what we want. We want to go be the fastest. We got to be the fastest. That way we can have some high speed, high acceleration on this build. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna max the close shot, max the driver layup, and also max the driver dunk. Now we have 319 remaining with 17 finishing badges. You could put this close shot all the way down to a 60 and then put this standing dunk all the way up to a 73, but then you would have 316 remaining with 13 finishing badges, which is less remaining attributes and less badges than when you put this close shot all the way up to an 88 and got 320 remaining with 17 finishing badges. You also can max this standing dunk out at a 73 and then max post hook out at an 81 to get those 23 finishing badges, but we don't need post hook and we don't need standing dunk. So therefore we gonna leave that right where it's at to get those 17 finishing badges. And then for shooting, we're gonna go max mid-range, max three-pointer, max free throw, and post fade up to a 73. Now we have 213 remaining with 12 shooting badges. And you may be thinking, wait a minute, that is not enough. Yes it is, and I'm gonna show you why it is later on in the video. Now playmaking, what we're gonna do is we're gonna max pass accuracy and max ball handling. Now I want more than 22 playmaking badges, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take post moves up until we get 23 playmaking badges. Now as you can see, a 53 post moves is actually gonna give us those 23 badges. Now defense, since I have so many offensive badges, you may be thinking I don't have enough to upgrade the defense, but you're wrong. I have enough to max the defensive rebound, max the steal, max the lateral quickness, and also max the perimeter defense, and still get 6 defensive badges. And you may be thinking that ain't enough, but trust me, once I show you my height, weight, and wingspan, you're gonna see that this build can actually dominate on defense. Body shape, that does not matter. I'm gonna go ahead and choose compact. You could choose whatever you want though. Now when it comes to height, anything higher than 6'7" is way too tall, so you definitely don't want to go with anything higher than 6'7". And if you look at 6'7" itself, you see that the ball handling and speed start to drop. That is not what we want, because we want to have the ability to speed boost, and with 6'7" you will not be able to do that. And if we come down and look at 6'6", you see that we start to gain the ability to speed boost back, but the ball handling and speed is still not enough for me personally, and you still are dropping a lot of things. So you definitely want to go with 6'5" for the height. Now when it comes to weight, we want to be as fast as possible, so we gonna go minimum weight, but we gonna keep going up until something drops. And I believe at 179 we seen that acceleration go from a 93 to a 92, so we're gonna actually make that weight 178. That way we can get the most out of our attributes. Now wingspan, you could easily go minimum wingspan on this build. You could easily go maximum wingspan on this build. Hell, you could even go 85.1 to get those contact dunks off the rip, but I wouldn't even recommend that because that 3-ball is actually dropping as well as some other stuff, so you don't want to do that. So I would actually recommend going with a 77.9 for the wingspan. That way at 99 you'll have a 73 3-ball or 85 drive and dunk, giving you contact dunks at 99. And then remember, you get the +4 to the physicals, meaning you'll have a 98 speed and a 97 acceleration at 99. So you definitely want to go with 77.9 for the wingspan. But when it comes to the takeover, we're actually going to go with the shot creating takeover. Here's why: because if you did not know this, you get +10 to the mid-range as well as +10 to the ball handling if you have shot creating takeover, you know, when it's activated. So with that being said, you'll have a 99 ball handling as well as a 88 mid-range once you have that shot creating takeover activated. So if you go with the shot creating takeover, you know what I'm saying, that is definitely a good choice. And we have just created a slashing playmaker similar to Pete Maravich, Bradley Beal, and Devin Booker. Now if you want to get the most out of this build, these are the badges I recommend you use with this build. Now for the finish, I recommend you use contact finisher, relentless relentless finisher and slithery finisher all on Hall of Fame. And then you want to put the consistent finish on gold and then put that Lob City on silver. And then for the shooting, I recommend you use Deadeye, Hot Zone Hunter, Range Extender, and Green Machine all on gold. And then for the playmaking, you're going to want to do handles for days, quick first step, space creator, unpluggable, tight handles all on Hall of Fame. And then put that ankle breaker on gold. And then for the defense, I recommend clamps and pickpocket all on gold. And then that is the end of the video, bro. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, bro. Like the video whether you knew or not. 100 likes, no, 50 likes is the goal. You know what I'm saying? Turn on the notification bell. I'm out.